While we're socializing our dogs, one of the things to really think about is what frame of mind is our dog in when we're putting them in a social situation. We often mistake socialization for just play and overwhelming happiness, right? And look, it'd be amazing if that's what it was all the time, but a lot of the time, the situations that our dogs find themselves in are around strangers and acquaintances, and they have to take a second to get to know one another. There's going to be a little bit of conversation at the beginning of like, hey, how do you like to engage? Do you like it when, I don't know, if I sniff your butt? Probably some dogs might find that extremely normal. Others are like, no, I actually don't like that. Can you not? And there's some navigating to do when you're getting to know one another in a social situation. So what frame of mind is your dog in when going into situations really matters, because if you think of it this way, if they're really overstimulated, even if it's just from pure joy and happiness, if they're overstimulated, their ability to read social cues is compromised because they just can't absorb information while they're like that. So when I'm taking my dogs or any dogs, clients' dogs, into situations for socializing, we want them relatively calm. We want them in a good mood. We want them to be happy, but we don't want them to be overstimulated because they need to have that conversation. They need to be in a frame of mind ready for that conversation. So I don't G my dogs up too much going into social situations. I certainly don't punish and suppress them. I don't want them going in all mopey and sad and fearful. That's the opposite. That's much worse than going in really, really happy. But I don't get them overstimulated, and that often helps a lot because then all of a sudden they're going in, they're in a good mood, they're happy, they're going to be open to new experiences, but they're also open to what the other individuals in their presence might actually have to say about how they'd like to interact.